Guys, so I decided I wanted to do my review on the movie It. I went to go see it yesterday, September, I want to say 7th, was Thursday, when it first came out, and the first showing. Now, I haven't been to a movie in a very long time, but it was like my all-time favorite movie. I loved it. I love scary movies, so it was a no-brainer to go see it because I remember it, just like I remember him, they all float. Like, it was just, I don't know. It was just such a awesome movie. The movie was pretty cool. I mean, it was okay. It didn't seem like they changed much. They really didn't change much. I mean, there were some parts in there that I wish were still in there. Like when, I think it's Eddie, when Eddie has the, his inhaler and it's filled with like battery acid and he puts it in his, in Pennywise's mouth and says, "It's battery acid, you asshole." But it mostly was the same. Honestly, they didn't really change much. It's literally, they still have it based, back in, the 80s. So it literally is just better color. The guy that played Pennywise, he did a good job and he was kind of creepy. I don't know. Scary movies don't really scare me. So I guess I can't really say anything. It was scary or anything. If you guys know of any movie that could possibly scare me, give me an idea, hit me up, because I love scary movies and I'm always looking for something that could maybe scare me. But he was a little bit creepy, and yes, little ZZ is going crazy. But he was a little creepy, but he wasn't as creepy as Tim Curry was as Pennywise, okay? Like, stuff don't scare me. Movies don't scare me. But Tim Curry as Pennywise, it was very creepy to say the least. I'm not going to say it scared me, but he was the reason why I loved it. Like, it was just, I don't know, they didn't really change much in the movie though. Most of it was the same. It was, I'm talking about just most of it was literally the same as the miniseries. And of course we have to wait on chapter 2 to come to be made, which I looked it up and I think they said it comes out in 2019 sometime, which of course, as we all know, is when they're older and fighting Pennywise. So it'll be good to see who they get to play the older versions of them. It was rated R, which you don't really see too many movies rated R nowadays. So much stuff they're letting be PG-13 and anybody can see, but it was rated R, but it wasn't really anything in it that made it stand out to where it was like, oh, this needs to be rated R. It wasn't, because, I mean, the stuff that was in the movie, it was stuff that is in, like, so many movies that are rated PG nowadays. It's crazy. Like, I just think they just slapped that on there to make people say, oh my goodness, I have to go see this. It is rated R. So what is in this movie that has it to where they had to, rate this as a rated R? But really and honestly and truly, nothing. It was literally almost the exact same as the miniseries. And we all know the miniseries was on TV and it, so it couldn't have been rated R. I don't know if maybe they're calling a little bit of the blood and stuff. See, I don't really want to talk too... I mean, if you've seen the old version of it, and this is really honestly coming from my opinion, and my humble opinion, my channel is always my humble opinion, because everybody has the right to their own opinion. But honestly, in my humble opinion, it wasn't anything different. So if you've seen the original, you've seen this. And not to say like, oh my goodness, this movie was horrible. It's just to say that it was just a better coloring. Because, hey, the coloring wasn't great. Now it's in HD and 4K and all of that. Literally different actors and actress and better coloring. But they kept just about everything the same, I kind of thought when they said remake or, reimagination of it, I thought they were going to try to make it, a current, you know, like current event, like current in our time, with like people walking around with cell phones and the kids actually having to get up off their butt off the games and stuff and go and fight something. You know what I mean? Like Pennywise coming out of their PlayStation 4, you know, saying, hey, come and float with me in the game or something. Which probably would have been cool, actually. That would have been cool to reimagine it in the time that it is now, especially with so much evolution of technology and stuff, and how easy it could be to have Pennywise come through one of the kids' cell phones or something, because we all know the kids nowadays have cell phones even at that young age, you know. So it kind of would have been cool to reimagine it that way, which is kind of what I thought, but it wasn't. It was still set in 1988, 89, and a lot of the dialogue was still the same, so it was like, okay, not really reimagined, not really different. The guy that played Penny, again, he looked a little bit creepier, but still the same. And I'm sorry, there's no better Pennywise than Tim Curry. Like, he embodied Pennywise. Tim Curry did. But again, that's my humble opinion. Again, like, subscribe. I'm trying to get with this whole, you know, posting more. So just work with me here, you know. Bear with me. I'm going to get it together. But again, like, subscribe, you know, continue to come back to the channel. Maybe I'll do some more reviews on movies that I've seen. I'm planning to try to go to more movies and see more things. So we'll see what happens. But that's just my humble opinion on it. And again, if you've seen the original, you've seen this.